All right, don't roll out the red carpet just yet in front of the U.S. Capitol, because if former President Bill Clinton gets his way, actress Ashley Judd will never be a United States Senator. Now, according to Politico, Bubba is not a fan of the left-wing Hollywood liberal and is instead urging Kentucky's Secretary of State Alison Lundergan Grimes to run as a Democrat in that state. Now, the winner of that primary would then likely challenge Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell in the general election. However, tonight, right here on this program, I am making a personal plea to Ashley Judd. I am urging you, for the sake of the Democratic Party, for the sake of the country, ignore the former philandering president. Throw your hat in the race. Because if you do, I'll have the privilege of showing America more ads just like this one.
You know what this country really needs? An independent voice. For Obama.
I am committed to President Obama and Vice President Biden. I think he's a brilliant man. He is now able to flower more as the president I knew he could be.
Someone who will never forget where she came from.
And it just clicked. Tennessee is home. And it just clicked.
Kentucky
is home.
Someone who knows what's good for us.
Obamacare has done so much for us right here in Tennessee.
Her own grandmother says she's a Hollywood liberal. But isn't that what we need? Ashley Judd, an Obama-following radical Hollywood liberal who's right at home here in Tennessee. Kentucky.
Tennessee is home.
I'll say it again. Run, Ashley, run. Here with reaction to my sincere and heartfelt message to the soon-to-be senator from the great state of Tennessee, former Fox News contributors Jedediah Bila and Tamara Holder.
I say former Fox News.
Whatever.
Already fired.
You're not fired. Yeah, look, I have any power. I'm in charge.
Obviously not, because I'm still here.
I'm in charge here. I'm, Secretary Haig. Okay.
I have to join you, by the way, in calling for her to run.
I want her to run.
Right off the bat, I will go out there. I'll even help you out in the beginning stages.
Absolutely.
If you need some motivational help. Amazing. One of the most polarizing figures they could put up there. This would be an enormous gift to McConnell.
A liberal, that left.
A gift to McConnell.
A gift.
It would really. Okay. Let me educate you about a recent Courier Journal poll.
Tamara,
let me educate you, Sean, because clearly you don't understand that
it's impossible for you to educate me.
I know, because you know it all. You know it all. But opponents outnumber McConnell 2-1.
Wow.
People do not like him, and do you know that back in 1970 he walked into a law school
1970.
Yeah, that's how long he's been around. He's like a crypt keeper.
Wow.
He won't die. He does not go away.
You mean like the former Klansman that used to head up your party? From West Virginia?
Used to. McConnell is still here and not doing anything. But the point is that nobody likes him, whether you like Ashley Judd or not. McConnell is on his way out. And guess what? The conservatives and the Republicans are losing.
Public policy polling.
Tamara, I will bet any amount of money if Ashley Judd runs against Mitch McConnell in Kentucky, she will not be a senator from the state of Tennessee.
Public policy polling, which is a left-leaning pollster, currently has McConnell leading all of the other. That's a left-leaning pollster leading everyone.
Yeah, that's because
she's incredibly polarizing, though. Some of the things she said. Wait, hold on. She said it was unconscionable to breed. That's something that came out.
Oh, unconscionable to breed.
To breed, yeah, because there's so many starving children out there already. It's unconscionable. She has a problem with fathers giving their daughters away at weddings.
Why is that?
Because it's a vestige of male dominion over a woman's reproductive status. I'm being serious. These are quotes I'm taking from her website. She has a problem with Christianity because it legitimizes male power, and she has compared some mining laws to rape of the land. She also, there was an issue with Apple, actually.
I have a problem with that
Apple customers. One more. There's Apple customers. We all have Apple products. She accused us of financing mass rape. These are not things that folks in the mainstream.
Throws that word rape around a lot.
Yeah, she likes these rape analogies. Folks in the mainstream are not going to be able to identify with someone like this, and McConnell knows it. Even though his poll numbers are suffering a little bit,
folks in
not
the
as strong as they should be.
They can really relate to Mitch McConnell, who's 145 years old. Well, 132. But anyway,
you're not funny. That's not funny.
The point is that
he's not even close to
I'm not trying to be funny. He's old. He's out of touch. Quit trying to accuse me of trying to be funny. I'm not funny.
Out of touch with what?
He's out of touch with
all the voters in Kentucky.
I let you finish.
Miners.
Okay, I let you finish.
Is he out of touch on the coal mining issue?
Absolutely, he is.
He is.
Because
in Kentucky?
Yes, because coal mining employment is actually down.
Have you been back in Colorado? What are you smoking?
Well, do you want to talk about that?
No, not really.
Okay, because it's legal in Colorado, and I just came from there. But anyway, but the point is that the Republican Party is out of touch, and Ashley Judd, she has been to rehab. She's going through a divorce. She's done things that the American people understand.
That's a great resume builder.
What's wrong with somebody who understands the plight of addiction, who understands certain problems?
Stop for a second. All right, now we got to stop. Her comment about Obama and the flowers and bragging that she's from Tennessee and the fact that she lived abroad for a long period of time and lived elsewhere, and now she's going to run and claim she's a big Kentucky person, that's not going to, let me educate you, because that's not going to fly.
Oh, let me educate you.
It's going to paint her as out of touch. It's going to paint her as out of touch.
Out of touch. Karl Rove is out of touch.
No, he's the one who stop. Wait a minute. Those quotes, Jedediah, your quotes, are just priceless. Run, Ashley, run.
Yes, not only that, but she's a member of the Hollywood elite, which regular people already see as out of touch. She doesn't live in the state. She's not in touch with key issues in the state, like coal mining, where they get most of their economic prosperity from, most of their jobs, a ton of income. She's not right for that state. She doesn't have a shot.
I'll go campaign for her in the primary, and then I'll campaign for Mitch McConnell in the general.
Hollywood elite, that's funny.
I'll be fair and balanced.
Didn't you used to have a segment called What Would Reagan Do? Aren't you a Reagan fan? Didn't he start in
the former governor of California, the former president of the United States?
Just because,
that guy?
yeah, that guy. Wasn't he part of Hollywood?
8 years governor, 8 years president?
Yeah. What's wrong with being part of Hollywood? Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, the guy that has illegitimate children, but is a Republican?
I don't really have a problem with her being part of Hollywood. I think that
she's part of Hollywood.
She is part of, and a lot of people view that as being out of touch with regular people. I don't have a problem with that.
If she was running in New York or Massachusetts.
Totally different story.
Totally different story. She's running in Kentucky. Kentucky that just elected Rand Paul.
Yes.
She's not going to win, Tamara. And I want her to run because it's going to be entertaining as hell, and I want to keep running ads like this, and I hope she runs.
Right, with Karl Rove, the great mastermind behind winning political campaigns. What does Karl Rove have to do with this? Because he was behind Romney. He didn't win the presidency, and for the past 2 years, you were talking about Romney winning, and guess what? He lost. And guess what? McConnell's going to lose too.
They point to McConnell's polling issues, by the way, and a lot of the reason he has trouble with people is because he's not conservative enough. That's the problem in Kentucky. If he was more Rand Paul-esque, he'd be doing better, not worse.
Colorado again.
Right, but I must be the one smoking pot because actually Bill Clinton won twice in Kentucky.
But
that's why he doesn't want her to be the candidate.
No, he wants another Democrat.
He wants somebody who's more electable. He's right. I hope
because he doesn't want Ashley Judd to run.
You're just saying that it's more conservative. People aren't conservative enough, and yet they vote.
She's someone who can resonate with independent voters.
He doesn't want Ashley to run because he knows she's going to lose.
She's too far left.
No, because his best friend's daughter is the Secretary of State.
Wrong.
And he funded. Let me educate you, Sean.
All right, before the segment, I say this to her occasionally, and it makes her bubble like Alka-Seltzer in water. So she decided to steal my line. So you got to make up your own line next time.
No, let me educate you that Bill Clinton's buddy's daughter is the Secretary of State, and he supported Hillary in 2008.
Every time you steal my line, I want a commission.
She's right, though. There are ties there. What she's talking about is true. But Bill Clinton's pragmatic. He wants someone who could win. He's not stupid.
All right, we got to roll. Good to see you both. Run, Ashley, run. Still ahead tonight.